You're going to get that money regardless. It's going to come to you in ways that are past finding out. There was supposed to be some money that was going to come your way, and that money is still on the way. I want you to see that money still on the way to you. You had the idea of that money, you had it in your hand, you had it in your pocket, you had it in your mind, most importantly. And I want you to still see and feel that money in your mind. I want you to still see that money on its way to you regardless. If some money is ever on the way to you, that means that money was coming straight from God. That money was coming straight from the universe. People have nothing to do with the amount of money that you receive. People have nothing to do with the amount of wealth that comes into your life. You could see some money coming into your life whenever you want. You can see money coming into your life whenever you want. I want you to see that money coming into your life right now. I want you to see that money coming into your life right now. I want you to feel that money coming into your life right now. Don't let that money go just because it may not come through, just because it's not coming through the way that it was going to come through anymore. Doesn't mean that money's not coming to you. So that money may not be coming through that same avenue, but guess what? There's another avenue that money wants to come to you through. You got to talk to that money and you got to treat it very gently, like a fine, beautiful lady. A righteous, beautiful lady. Fine, righteous, beautiful lady. All right. A virtuous woman. You got to, money is a virtuous woman. You have to treat money delicately. Any opportunity money comes into your life, you have to be gentle with how you speak to it. Just because a one well may dry up, it doesn't mean that another avenue or another spring or another brook might allow that money, that energy, that currency to flow right to you, and possibly even more. All right, so don't base your faith off of appearances, and don't agree with negative statements, ideas, phrases, words, anything negative that has to do with any money that is supposedly about to come to you. If that money was told that it was going to come to you, if you know that money was coming to you, if you had the idea that that money was coming to you, if it was something that was going to allow that money to come to you, if that did not go through, guess what? That money is still on the way to you. It just depends on if you see it as that, if you see it that way, if that's the way you're going to look at the situation. I still see that money on the way to me right now. I see that money plus some on top of it, plus another amount on top of it coming to me right now. I'm not going to allow that money to leave me, and I'm not going to let that go. I'm speaking that money back into my life. That amount of money that it was going to be on its way to me is still on the way. All right, that money that I had in my mind, the idea of it, what I was going to do with it, how I was going to feel when I got it, I still have that. I'm not letting go of that feeling. Do not let go of the money feeling. The opportunity may fall through. That idea that you had in mind of all the money you were about to get, don't let that fall through. Hold on to the idea of that money that you were about to receive. Hold on to the feeling of getting that money, and the feeling of earning it. All right, you earned that. You were going to earn that. That's something that you were going to feel good to accomplish and get. Still hold that feeling of earning. Still hold that feeling of accomplishment, and work that money. Make sure that money works its way to you. All right, you could make that money work its way to you right now. Make that money work its way to you right now by not letting it go. All right, that person may that person may not be interested in purchasing your product anymore. Guess what? Don't let that amount of money go. You were about to sell $500 worth of product. All right, that person was going to buy everything. Well, guess what? Hold on to the idea of that sale. Hold on to the idea of that amount of money being yours still. Because I guarantee if you do that, that money will find a way to work its way into your life. It will surpass your understanding the way it works its way into your life. You're not supposed to try to figure out why. You're just supposed to figure out how to get the faith to be able to see it coming into your life, regardless of what is going on, regardless of what someone's saying, regardless of what happened, regardless of if someone wants to do business with you or not anymore. All right, this money is still on its way to you. That's why you have to really be focused on what you want. Somebody that will get mad, somebody that will get upset, somebody that would get in their feelings or whatever, they scare that money right away from them. Oh man, I'm not, that money would be like, okay, you're not getting it then. You're not getting me then. Still see yourself as getting the money. The opportunity may not be there, but guess what? The idea, the feeling, you having the money is still there if you're willing to see it and you're willing to take yourself through that mental transition. Some people may be so disappointed because they don't have it physically that they're not going to build it in their mind mentally. You regardless of what happens physically, you have to still build a vision and an idea of what you see for yourself mentally. If some money is supposed to come your way, it may not physically come your way. Mentally, still see it that way. Mentally, envision that money still coming into your reality. And you could even envision an easier way. It doesn't even have to be the same way. If that the other way it was going to come, that might have been hard. That might have been difficult. Well, guess what? See that money coming in your life a different way, an easier way, a faster way, a better way. It's your mind, and it's up to you and what you want to do with it. This is the matrix. This is the matrix. You control your mind. You control your thought. You control the frequency that you're on, the vibration that you're emitting and putting out. Put out the money frequency. Don't put out I'm not getting money frequency. Don't put out a broke frequency. Put out a money vibration. Put out the vibration for the cash sensation. All right. Don't put out the vibration for lack just because something may not have happened the way it was supposed to. Don't focus on the lack. Don't focus on how something just didn't happen the way it was supposed to. Focus on that money still coming into your life and you being able to use it. You feeling good because of it. All right. You knowing what to do with it. You knowing how to turn it into more money. All right. You taking that money and coming up with a money making idea and investing in that, or investing in some books or something that's going to help you advance yourself and help you learn more about how to make more money for yourself. All right, I saw somebody post that in the comments like, we don't know that over on this channel. Please, we understand. Just give us some time. Relax. Hold your horses. All right, hold your horses. Especially if you haven't donated. Hold your horses, sir. Especially if you haven't sent a Cash App or a PayPal. Hold your horses, sir. All right. If your advice is just that, or if you're not and if you're not telling us anything that we don't already know, keep it to yourself. All right. Don't come over here doing the most with all that. Unnecessary. You're going to get that money regardless. All right. It's coming to you this very moment. All right. See that money in your hand. All right. Feel that money in your palm. Feel the paper. Feel the crispiness of it. All right, imagine what would you do with that money once you got it? How were you going to finesse it? How were you going to flip it? How were you going to make it work for you? All right, what was you going to do with that money? You know what you were going to do with it. Take yourself through the mental process of it, and then see yourself enjoying it at the same time. See yourself feeling good. Don't allow don't allow some money to make you feel bad, or if a certain amount was about to come into your life and you found out that that's not happening anymore. Guess what? don't feel any type of way about it. Still feel that the money is coming into your life. This is how you hack your mind, and this is how you hack the matrix, because your feeling gets the blessing. If you take on the feeling that, you know what, this money is gone, I'm not getting it, money is going to agree with that, because that's what you're in agreement with. Whatever you're in agreement with when it comes to money, money is going to agree with you. If you still agree that that money is going to be on its way to you, it has to find a way to you past your understanding. God's ways are past finding out. You don't have to try to figure it out. It's God. All you have to do is be in agreement for what the hell you want. Don't stop trying to figure this stuff out. You don't have to be a scientist. You have to be a person with a strong faith. God will take care of the rest. You're working, you're faithing. All you need to do is just keep working and have the vision in your mind of what you want, and keep pressing a image of a better version of yourself against the substance that makes up the universe, because that substance is God, and it's going to reflect it back down onto you, and you're going to become that in real time. In real time. All right, you're going to get that money, so don't stress over it. Don't trip. All right, it's on its way to you, plus some more. All right, so whatever amount of money that you were going to get, it didn't, come the way you expected it. Well, guess what? It's still expected, and it'll come. It may not have come the way you expected it, but if you still expect it, it will come. So right now, write it down, the amount of money that you expect, and it will come. It will work its way to you past your understanding, past your finding out, figuring out. Don't worry about how. Just know that if you were in a situation or a position to where some money was going to come, maybe an unfortunate circumstance happened, it's out of everybody's control. There's nothing that can be done except you not letting the money go in your mind. The opportunity might not be there, but you're not letting the money go in your mind. There's always an opportunity to think up a reality that you would like to see for yourself, to where you can think up something to where you can actually implement it and create it, and it could become a real thing. And you can be as successful as all the other people that used their mind and implemented strategies and created a real thing. You can use your mind and allow it to make you the greatest thing that you could ever be. All right. You're going to get that paper. So start to feel good. All right. God doesn't like blessing sad, upset, miserable people. Don't be sad, upset, or miserable because of this money. See that money still coming, and be happy and rejoice and feel good, and how good it would be to have gotten it and get it, because that will also create and magnetize you for that blessing of that financial currency coming into your reality. All right, if you could get into a situation of gratitude and be thankful for it, and feel yourself having the money and enjoying it and doing something good to where it's going to benefit you and make things better for you. All right, see that for yourself. Don't see yourself upset because of what the answer was. Oh well, this can't happen, so that's not going to happen, like we said. That's okay. Well, guess what? Still see it in your mind the way you want. It doesn't matter what happens on the outside. It's what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you want. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. As a man thinketh, so is he. Whatever you think is what you get. Wherever you see is what you get. Your mind is powerful. Don't let your mind be swayed just because it's attached to something that has to do with a need of yours, or something or a resource, or anything. Or anything. Straight up. That money is on its way to you. I guarantee it. Or I guarantee you, before the end of this video, that money is gonna make its way into your bank account. I guarantee it. By the time you're done watching this video, that money's gonna pop up on your on account on something. And you have to get on board with that. You have to hop on board with that. You have to get into that mindset to where that's your belief system about finances. You're supposed to be hacking this money matrix and making as much money as you want. You're supposed to be in control and making as much money as you want. That's what the power of your mind is all about. You can make as much money as you wish. You can create the reality for yourself that you wish. It just all boils down into you not giving in to negativity. You not giving into things that you don't want. It may not be negativity energy wise, but if you feed into it and it makes you upset, it's negative. So if you feed into, don't feed into something that could possibly cause you to feel negative. All right. Something that doesn't go the way you want it to go. It's not the end of the world. It depends on what you choose to do with your mind. Create a different reality. All right, where even more money is coming in. Don't even waste your time, because all that's going to do is make more opportunities for you to not get or for lack. So immediately give thanks, immediately be grateful, immediately see yourself with things and more, and having and enjoying and living it up more than ever. All right, and so that way your good will be multiplied. You are the type of person, you want your good to multiply. You don't just want a few good things. You want as many good things as you could have, because you know you deserve it, and you're going to get all you deserve and then some. So whatever was promised to you is not that the fact that, oh, it was promised to me. It's not like that, but it's just that you are promising it to yourself. That's what it is. Whatever's promised to you, promise it to yourself. Whatever somebody told you were going to get, still tell yourself you're going to get it. Thank that person, love that person, still see it on its way to you. And I guarantee you it's gonna find its way to your bank account. It's gonna magnetize its way to your bank account. It's gonna magnetize its way to your pockets. It's gonna magnetize its way into your hand. Why? Because you have it in your mind. Whatever you have in mind is what you're going to get. Whatever you have in mind is what you're going to get. Your mind is the most powerful thing on you. Controls everything. All right, it's going to come into your life past your understanding in ways that are past your finding out. All right, don't worry about how it's going to get there. Just know that it will. Know that it is going to get there. It's yours. It's yours. I'm about to listen to that by Wu-Tang after this. Is yours. That was always one of my favorite hip hop beats, man. Wu-Tang is yours. Man, I'm about to get back to it, man. I'm about to get back to it, just for the fun of it, man. Um, Listening to all the songs I like to listen to. All right, you just and you find some songs that you like to listen to, preferably some ones that will charge you up about money, because that you're going to get that money. Don't worry. If you start to feel sad, if you start to get upset or depressed, it's because you're giving into the idea of you not getting the money. But if you can go through the process of, oh, I'm not getting it, and that's gonna make you feel like that. Imagine how you would feel if you told yourself you were getting it. Man, I'm getting that. I'm still getting that. I'm still getting that. I'm gonna get that money. I'm gonna enjoy it. I see myself using it, getting something nice, doing something good with it. I'm still get that money. It's gonna create a whole different feeling in you. You might stumble up. You might hit the lottery if you pick up an attitude like that. Never give in to circumstances. Never give in to negativity, especially when it comes to money. Money has ears. Money is a woman. You got to be gentle with money. Money, you're still going to be able to come into my life regardless of this well that dried up. This situation didn't work out. God bless me. God bless everyone attached to it. God bless the money involved. God bless the situation. And guess what? That money is still going to come into my life, and I'm still going to be blessed with it. And it's going to just flow right into my stream. A brook is going to open up, and that money is just going to flow right into it, and I'm going to get it. I already have it. I see that money is mine. I'm enjoying it and using it and doing all kinds of great things with it. Even got a little something put up. Even was able to put up some of it to the side. All right. Even was able to put up some of it to the side. Always pay yourself. All right. Um, you're going to get that. All right. You're going to get that. Don't trip. All right. You had your heart set on it. I know. Had your mind set on it. I know. Might have done some things in advance. I know. So I know, y'all know that money's coming to you. All right, you gonna make that money come to you. I know you are. You are going to make that money come into your life. See that money come into your life. Even if you want to choose the laughter approach, you have to feel good. Anything that's going to make you feel good, your feeling is going to get the blessing. All right, allow yourself to get blessed through how you feel about a situation. Don't go off feeling what you don't want to happen. The fear of what you don't want to happen will come upon you because the feeling of it. If you fear something, you're creating that feeling. And whatever you fear, if it becomes strong enough, the feeling becomes strong enough, you're going to attract that fear into your life. All right. If you don't allow fear to get to you and disturb you, and all right, you don't let the poverty spirit get on you. You don't let the broke spirit get on you. You don't let the poor spirit get on you. You don't let all these negative attributes of money get on you or get in your head because of this one situation. All right, depends, because some people are in situations where they need something, where something is supposed to go through and it doesn't. Some people get their hopes up for something financially and it don't happen. Keep your hopes up for it. It's going to happen still. It's just not going to happen that way. God, if there's a situation where you're supposed to get some money, you're still going to get it because God wants to bless you, and God wants you to be successful, and God wants you to be wealthy, and He wants you to have what you need. So don't trip. If you needed that, you're going to get it. It's going to work its way into your life. That plus some. God is not playing when it comes to you taking care of your responsibilities and the things that you need. That money is going to work its way to you. So relax and chill and don't stress. You may even walk outside and see it on the ground in a bag or something. You don't know how God is going to work something out for you when it's something that you need, and it's just a test of faith. If it doesn't work out the way it's supposed to, well, guess what? There's another way. That's not the only way. He'll make a way that whatever you are supposed to get is gonna come to you. Don't get mad at anybody. Don't be mad at yourself. Don't be stressed out. Don't worry. Just be calm and be receptive. Be in a receiving state, and you have to be peaceful for that. You have to let go for that. You have to not be upset for that. You have to not care about things so much, and not take things to heart or take things so serious so much that way you could get back to the money, get back to focusing on that money coming into your life. If you're mad over the reason or the person or why it didn't come into your life or the opportunity, guess what? You're not going to be able to focus on it still coming into your life. Your angels are still trying to give you that money. God's still trying to give you that money, but you have to see it coming into your life and let go of all the other things. Somebody say, yo, I'm gonna give you $50, but they don't give it to you. If you get upset over them not giving you $50 or whatever the situation is, if you get upset over that situation so much that you're not putting your mind on the next thing and working on something bigger and better coming in, then whatever you put your mind on, whatever feeling you create, that's what you're going to get. Something doesn't work out, back to the drawing board. I still see things working. I still see this coming in. I still see it multiply. I still see myself doing well. I still see myself enjoying it like I was going to when I received it, because I'm still getting it. Don't allow negative thoughts to take over when it comes to you and your finances. You create this. You change it into what you want. You turn it into what you want. You create whatever it is you want. They're gonna have to go. They're gonna have to go along with it or get lost. They're gonna have to go along with it or get lost. They're gonna have to go along with it or get lost. Straight up. They're gonna have to go along with it or get lost. All right, because if you don't have faith, you're gonna be lost. And if they're not trying to go along with the people who have faith, if they're not trying to go along and have faith in general, then it is what it is. They're not going to be able to envision it. They're not going to be able to see it for themselves. All right, so you have to have faith in order to see this for yourself, in order to know that this works, and in order to know that this is a way to where you can manifest you some money in your life right now, watching this video. All right, so manifest you some money. Use everything that we talked about in this video to your benefit, and I'll see you at the top.